Praise the Lord, everybody.
Good evening.
Bishop and co-pastor here.
Church.
Adding a little, I don't know if it's humor or not, but it may end up being humor. While we're going through this pandemic and while we are surviving, welcome you to the Owens kitchen, where co-pastor and I will be assisting her in making her most delicious and most popular macaroni and cheese. She is definitely the cook of the family. If you read my book, Doing Good in the Hood, The Life, Legacy, and Leadership of Bishop Alfred Owens, you know that prior to my marriage to co-pastor, I was a short order cook. 2 eggs over easy, side of bacon, hash browns on the side, and biscuits. I was a waiter and a short order cook for years. And then when I got married, God delivered me because I married a master cook and chef.
You gotta hurry this up. My water's boiling for the macaroni.
All right, read my book. I think we still got some copies left, okay? So what you want me to do first?
I don't want you to do anything first.
Oh.
Okay, I have 2 cups of macaroni here. This is the elbow macaroni. I had already started the water boiling, so I'm gonna put it in the pot. It's gonna take about maybe 12 to 15 minutes in the pot, or you can follow the directions on the box if you're not familiar with how to cook macaroni and cheese. You don't want to cook macaroni, especially for macaroni and cheese. You don't want to overcook the noodles because then they're fat and soft and it's not good because you have to bake them anyway.
Right.
So
well, in my opinion, that's too much water for that little bit of macaroni, but we shall see. Got a whole big pot of water with just a little cup of macaroni. So
don't pay attention to him. It's 2 cups.
I said in my opinion.
Okay. Okay. I also I put a little oil, just a little oil, maybe about a tablespoon of oil, so that the macaroni won't stick while it's cooking. So just a little oil. And I like for it to boil, so it's a lot of water, but I like it to come to a nice good boil so that all the macaroni is floating around real good.
But see, in my opinion, with all of that water, it'll make your macaroni and cheese loose and soggy. I like mine tight. Okay. So when you dig in there, it's just no juices flowing, just a tight substance, okay?
So while the macaroni is boiling, I'm gonna crack 3 eggs. I have extra large eggs, but if you have large eggs, then I would say do 4. Okay. What makes macaroni and cheese good, that's your milk, your eggs, and your cheese. Again, I have extra large eggs, so I'm just using 3.
And they have something they advertise on TV where you put the egg in and then when you take it out, it cracks itself. That's what I would have to do because if I was cracking eggs, the shells would be everywhere. But this is all modern technology. You want me to stir that or
no,
just?
I like, we're gonna prepare stuff. Okay, I use 2 different kinds of milk. So we're going to start off with a cup of evaporated milk. Very good.
Which it could have been a can because they took the whole can, but
took a half a can.
It was half a can. Yeah. It looked like a whole
Don't
can.
Don't pay any attention to what he's saying.
Yeah, I'll be
Follow
quiet.
me or go to the website and get the recipe. You do a cup of evaporated milk.
I'll be quiet from here on out.
And then you do a cup of homogenized milk.
Oh, this is heavy.
Good. And I like to have my mixture beat very lightly. So Bishop is going to beat this with the whisk very lightly.
Is the yolk supposed to dissolve? I mean, will you beat it? No, I'm serious. I'm serious. Is that why you beat it? Because the yolk dissolves?
You don't dissolve. You beat it, Bishop, so it blends.
Okay.
You don't dissolve.
I don't want to splash it in my face.
My God.
I don't know whose idea for this, but I'll tell you that later.
Okay.
You still see the yolk there, though.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Oh.
good. Lightly. You want it lightly blended.
Okay.
Okay, we set this aside.
Okay.
Now, I need you to cut the Velveeta cheese and cut just about there, because you want to do, is it about a half a cup of Velveeta cheese, I think? Or maybe a 1 cup. Do 1 cup. And so, Bishop, if you bring the knife all the way down there and just come down and cut it. You don't have to.
The knife is not as sharp as it should be. Let me turn it this way.
My knives are sharp.
Oh, okay. Okay. I must be doing something wrong then, because
I don't know whose idea this was either, because we don't cook together, okay? We do not do this. Now, we in church together, we can pray together, but this right here, I need to offer it. I need for you to act like you at the restaurant and pay me for this macaroni and cheese, okay?
Okay.
Take the silver paper off, Bishop.
Oh, okay. Of the whole pack or just the one that I cut out?
You just the one you cut up. Why would you take the thing off the whole thing?
Okay.
Incidentally, we had already washed our hands, so don't. Okay, put that down.
Down here?
Yeah. And cut that off and put that back in the box. I clean as I go when I cook. I clean as I go so there's no big mess after it's over.
One thing, this Velveeta aluminum foil or something is very hard to cut through. Okay? So I have messed that up, so. Thank you.
You chop it.
I don't want you to, I want you to cut my finger off.
You chop it. Or the easiest
Oh,
thing.
you have to chop it
No,
like
is
that?
to get a scissors and do it.
So you tell these Velveeta people that they
You don't
should
tell the Velveeta people anything.
make it easier for this to come off, ladies and gentlemen.
Put that back in the box, please.
Oh,
We had a little bit left from earlier, so I'm gonna use that too. So you're gonna have about a cup of that. Okay. We need a cup of, I have sharp cheese, and I like to shred it because it melts in the macaroni better, because I do everything while everything is hot. So you need a cup of mild cheddar, and you need a cup of sharp cheddar. Okay, so that's a cup.
that goes in here too?
Put that in this one, that's 2 cups.
What?
Put that cheese in there, please.
Oh. Okay.
And then we need a cup of the sharp. This is the mild. We need a cup of the sharp. So kind of push this down a little bit. And just hold that aside.
Don't you just love the smell of cheese? And my favorite cheese is sharp cheese. Okay.
Macaroni's almost ready. It's cooking nice. The boil is nice and good. So we have our cheese is ready, our sharp, our mild. We have our egg and milk mixture, and we have our block of Velveeta. So let's throw this away. We're gonna clean as we go, so
Yep.
it's not messy.
And as I was saying, I was a waiter first, and then I was such a good waiter, my boss decided he's gonna teach me how to fix breakfast. Then he moved me to grilling burgers. And the worst part was cleaning that grill. And I said, oh my God, if you ever deliver me from cleaning this grill, I will give you the glory and the honor. And there she is right there.
You
No
didn't
more
pray
cooking.
that. You did not pray that. Why you tell those people that big you know what?
I told the Lord, if he delivered me from behind that counter, no more. That I married somebody that she's Rachel Ray's cousin,
No, I'm not.
because she can put it together.
Just about 3 or 4 minutes on the macaroni. So we're prepped now with just about everything we're going to need. Okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and spray the pan just lightly, and you can use any one of your oils, any one of your cooking spray oils. I'm just gonna spray the pan lightly. There you go. So you need some of this too. So all this is gonna be on the website. Okay? So our macaroni should just about be ready. Yep, I think it is. Yep. Now, are you gonna be able to take this pot and drain it in this strainer?
Of course.
Okay. Sous chef.
These are too heavy.
You know what?
No, I'm serious, because you could easily drop a hot pot like this. I
So
gotta
you want
pray.
another light? You want a lighter one
Getting
than
to
this?
know you, getting to know all about you.
Do you want a lighter pot holder?
No, this is good. You ready for it?
Yeah,
To drain?
yeah, right in here. I'm gonna move back over here.
Yeah, I think you should. And I think you need to move that back closer to.
You drain your macaroni.
You better get that hand out of the way.
Very good. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
And then I just fluff it up a little bit. I'm gonna put it up here so you can see it better.
Now, sometimes I like to taste it
You're not
before it
tasting
goes into
You're
the
not-
oven.
you're not
She won't let
tasting.
me do that now.
I sure am not.
I like to taste that juicy sogginess
You need a stick of
once
butter.
everything is in.
A stick of butter. You're not tasting anything. Okay. And just kind of toss it around so that your butter melts. And you know, sometimes I cook with some music. I like to cook with music.
Getting to know you, getting to know all about you. I'm giving you music.
What you're giving me is a headache, okay?
Ooh, we've been stuck in this house for days, you all.
Okay.
You gotta add a little humor.
Okay. So you want to pour your cheese in? Let's start with that. This is your shredded cheese. You want to mix that up. Real good. It's very hot, so it's going to be melting, so that's a good sign. Other cheese, please. Yep, that's good. Cheese again. Cheese, eggs, and milk. That's what's going to make your macaroni scrumptious. Your macaroni and cheese is going to be scrumptious. Mix it real good.
Can you smell it yet, y'all? You can smell that cheesiness. What do you need next, dear?
We're going to do some dry ingredients.
Oh, dry. Okay. You tell me what you want.
So, you don't want to over season, so get the seasoning salt, Bishop. And you want just an even tablespoon of seasoning salt.
So the better way to do that is to take this off. Put it in.
Yes, sir.
See how even I got that? And you ease it over and you say, look. What's next, dear?
You want to put a teaspoon. Well, do it, a teaspoon. This is a tablespoon, so half of this, Bishop.
Of what?
Pepper. Thank you.
You know you have more cheese over here?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay. And most of you know I cook with sugar, so just a teeny bit. Just a half a teaspoon of sugar. It's already measured there for you, Bishop. Right there by the...
Oh.
Yes. Just a little. Because you have so much cheese. But we're going to fix all of that in a minute. Now, get your Velveeta. Put it right there, sir. Okay, scoot over. Now here's my secret ingredient, but a lot of people use it. Put a cup of sour cream. And I just do the Velveeta, just chunk it. Just chunk it. No, just chunk it.
Put this in there?
No, you put this in here.
How much you want in there?
Cup. It's just a cup. So just to that top of that red line. Just a little more. And you want to put your Velveeta right on the top with your other macaroni and cheese mix. Okay? Now we're going to put this in your baking pan. This is real cheesy. It's going to be delicious. Can you see that? Delicious. Delicious. Okay, sour cream, please. Yes.
All over?
Put it in. Yeah, we're gonna mix it up. Just put it in. Delicious. That's enough. Thank you. And you want to blend that in?
Did you want this piece here or you all right?
No, I'm good. Thank you. And you want to blend that in good. It's almost ready to go into the oven. Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look good? Oh my goodness, it looks so good. Get in there. It looks so good. Don't touch it, Bishop. Doesn't that smell delicious?
Yeah, I just want to taste a
No, you're
little
not
before
tasting
you put it in
No,
the
you're
oven.
not. You're not tasting it.
I'm so totally submissive. Just sit back and
Make sure you get it in there good.
tell me what to do. I'm just totally submissive.
Make sure you get all the corners in, because this is going to be delicious. That's what Mike Tyson tells me. That's Crystal's second oldest son. Grandma, that's delicious. Okay. Just about ready. Okay, Bishop, stir up your egg and milk mixture. Doesn't that look good?
You know the yolk is still not broken, right?
Let me see. Yeah, make sure that the yolks are broken. You don't want to, just make sure everything is kind of blended in. You don't want to see any yolks. Okay, there we go. Now you're going to pour this in. No yolks. There we go. This is so good. You see that, ladies and gentlemen? Oh my goodness. Ooh. Just want to make sure everything got the milk and the eggs. I mean, cameraman, do you have this? Do you have a shot of this? This is just absolutely superb. Okay, I like my milk just right at the top of my mac and cheese. So I think we need another cup of milk. Because I think we did 3 cups of milk. I think that's what the recipe says, 3 cups of milk.
I don't know, but
3 and a half. Okay, so
it looks like enough milk to me.
Whose macaroni and cheese is this?
Ours.
Okay. Take the cup right there, the measuring cup, and do a cup. I like for the milk to come just at the top, right at the top, right of the macaroni and cheese. That's good. Just 1 cup. Don't do 2. Is that 1 cup?
I'm not sure.
You have to look at the side, Bishop.
I was trying to see the side. That's a cup there.
Okay, you got to pour some of that out. I don't need another cup. How much is that?
That's a cup.
Okay, thank you. Just pour it in, Bishop. Yeah, that's good.
Juicy Lucy.
Yeah. Because it's going to bake about 40 minutes. Okay, there's some paprika right there. I sprinkle, no, thank you. I sprinkle the top with paprika. It's ready for the oven. Wow, it's ready for the oven. Are you gonna put this in the oven?
I was gonna try to do something.
Okay, here you go. Let me go open the oven. Our oven is over that way. And pick it up.
Cameraman, please don't get my feet. Don't get the Bishop's bedroom slippers, okay?
Your people are going to love it. They're going to love it. And you can act like it's your own recipe, that you thought of it all by yourself. And it's going to be beautiful. You're going to bake it, I say 35 to 45 minutes until it's like bubbly and golden brown. You don't want to over bake it, because if you over bake it, then as it cools, it's going to dry out. So you want it moist, but you don't want it hard, you know. Now some people like it hard. Well, I guess you should do it to your taste buds. So if you like your macaroni and cheese hard, and so you can cut it in blocks, that's good. If you like it a little more moist, where you can scoop it out a little better, then that's good. You want it firm. I like mine firm, but I don't necessarily like mine like blocks of bread or something. And here comes a finished one. We did it earlier. Right here, Bishop. Put it right on the coasters. Push it so it's even, sir. Push the pan so it's even. Push it over this way a little more. And that's what it's gonna look like. Let's taste it, Bishop. You can. It may be kind of hot though. Okay. Bishop is gonna taste it.
This means less dishes to wash. Very disposable.
Now remember, because it's gonna be hot. It's hot, Bishop, so. Okay. Wow, doesn't that look pretty? Careful now, it's hot, Bishop. Woo, boy, I see that steam coming out.
I usually go right to the middle, but because I'm being viewed, I start with the sides, okay? And I love black pepper on mine. I'm not a salt person, but I am a black peppers person. That's the Jamaican in me, man.
Okay.
Then I come back to the other side, and because I love her macaroni and cheese, I know what it's going to taste like, but this is so piping hot. I just have to take a moment and, as my mother taught me, I tell you, good, you know the rest, till the last drop. You want to close this out?
Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed our cooking experience, and I hope you enjoy your macaroni and cheese. Try it and give me a text or send me an email. Let me know how you enjoyed it and how your family enjoyed it, because it is, like Kyson told me, delicious. See you next time.